Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How you two, Fanny? I am back. Um, I didn't come last week. I am sorry. I've just been busy. I didn't get a chance to come on. But hi, happy Wednesday, everybody. Good evening, good evening. Come in and hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe. I need more subscribers, please, pretty please. I hope everybody is doing well, and happy Wednesday. So, as you can tell from the title, the narcissist wanting control your whole being, basically. Um, I think it took me a while. I got stuck with that one because it's like you wanted to defend yourself so bad. Like, I'm going to let everybody know, like, he's in the wrong, or let them know they're in the wrong. So I have to defend myself. And that never works with a narcissist. Um, the one story that sticks out for me was he was going to Canada, him and his then girlfriend. So the day that he was going to Canada, or I believe the next day, I think it was the same day, and he called and said, well, I'm coming over to, he wanted to come over to see our daughter. And I'm like, wait, but you didn't give me a notice and you come in now. Well, I got to go to Canada tomorrow. And I remember being enraged, like, are you kidding me? Like, you don't think I have a life, or you just want to do whatever you want to do? And and I remember being pissed. Like, what are you talking about? I remember just hanging up on him. I was so frustrated. I just hanged up. And I had a talk with myself after that. And I'm like, oh, this is what I can do all the time. I don't have to argue and frustrate myself and be over. And mind you, I have a high blood pressure. So, like, they get a kick out of literally driving you crazy. So in that instance, I just knew, like, oh, I got to switch this up, because the way that I'm going, and basically he's the puppet. He's a puppet master. So they really, narcissist personality. I can never say the word right. Narcissists, like, they love basically pushing people's button. They get a kick out of it. Like, they love it. So once that happened and I got off the phone, I'm like, this feels better than me being on the phone and trying to make a point that never goes anywhere. So from now on, I'm not going to engage. And that's what I've been doing since. You have to set that boundary. Like, if you can't adhere to the way it's supposed to be, like, call me a day before you want to come and visit our daughter, then I'm not even talking to you. You have that control. Don't let anybody control your emotions. And I'm learning that to this day. Like, you got to control your emotions and not let somebody basically toy with you. Is really what that is. It's basically toying with you for fun, for the heck of it. Sick. But you got people that are like that they get off on driving you crazy. So control your emotion, have boundaries. You're not going to cross here. And if you have children with them, just, let the law deal with it. Don't take things in your hand, because that's not going to work too good. And like I've stated in the other videos, and how this really, the name of the channel came about, because I was one of those people that wanted revenge. I wanted revenge and I wanted revenge. And the thing about wanting revenge is you're going to do something to them. But remember, you will also have to atone for your sins. So don't think because they deserve it that karma is not going to happen to you. It doesn't work that way. Karma doesn't differentiate like, oh, Ra wasn't, at fault about how things transpired. So the fact that she paid him back, oh, she's good. Karma is going to pay, she or he got a job to do. So even though you've been hurt, it doesn't excuse you or justify you hurting that person. I had to learn that the hard way. Thank God I didn't do anything crazy where I would end up in jail, because it's not worth it, guys. I watch enough ID to tell you it's not worth it. So I know it's painful, and this is why I really started this channel, was to just have us be empowered. Have that control over your life. Because at one point I didn't. I left it to the puppet master, the puppet master, literally controlling how I felt, because he was getting a kick out of it. So once I got that light bulb in my head, like, oh, he's enjoying this and it's torturing me and it's not affecting him at all. So we got to control our emotions where we don't let them take us to this rabbit hole. Set the boundary and stick to it. If that means, for those like some of us that are parents and have to co-parent, I don't even think that exists with a narcissist, parenting with a narcissist, like it just doesn't. But those of you guys that don't have children with them, you don't have any ties with them. So no contact is the big one. No contact. It doesn't mean the pain goes away, but at least you have people that are supporting you, loved ones that you can talk to and confide in. And in due time, this too shall pass. And I'm telling you, because even when I was going through and people telling me, you're not going to feel like this forever, I thought they were lying to me. Like, you mean this pain is going to go away eventually? I didn't think it would, but it does. And all of that is a choice that we make. Like, you literally have to have that self-talk, because I know I did with myself. And it gets better. It gets easier. Like Tori said, God really will handle it. He does. He always does. God does it far better than you could have. It's not even in your wildest imagination what God can do. So we got to give it to him. He created everything. So he will venge for us, whatever it is, but it's not up to us to do. So the most important thing is having your peace, and you can't buy that. It's priceless. And I speak on that because I was on the other side where I never want to let things go. I would hold grudge like it's nobody's business. And it was almost like I was proud of it. Like it was literally making me sick. It was poisoning me. Like the saying that I said, I said last in my couple of videos that I was saying, it was a Oprah show, and I think they were talking about forgiveness and stuff. And the person, and I think that was the first time I heard of it on her show. And the person was saying, unforgiveness is like drinking poison and hoping the other person dies. That's how I was living my life. Now I look back and I'm like, how did I do that? Like, how were you functioning? And I wasn't. So hear me, like, I know what you're going through. Maybe not entirely, because everybody's story is different. But it will get better. But we have to choose to be conscious about it. Be mindful and set that mindset, like just welcoming God into your healing process. And this too shall pass. But just remember, if you don't have any kids with them, thank God. Basically, no contact is a huge one. Go no contact. And if you do have kids with them, like I do, just limit your interaction with them. You know what I mean? Sometimes I will ask about, just to be, cordial, like, how's your mom? How's your grandmother? That's about it. Because at the end of the day, I do know them. Like, that's my daughter's grandmother. But as far as conversation, like, what's going on? So how is work? No, that's none of my business. It's not. Because once you relax, and if you can do it, if it works for you, if they're not like malignant narcissists or that type of psychotic, and I believe mine was like just that psychopath that had no limits to the level that they would go. If you feel like that's comfortable with you, then you can go ahead, but just really short. He will ask, how is our daughter? She's good. Just so limit a lot of the interactions that you would have where they're not trying to use certain things to manipulate you, because now you opening the door like, okay, she's nice to me. Now let me see what I can do to try to ease my way in. Like, you get bitten by a snake, you're going to play with a snake again? Nah, I'm good. You just have to bite me one time and I'm good. So just limit that interaction. And when you have kids, of course, you have, well, until they're 18 for some folks. But even then, the kids will grow, they will have their family. You're going to be a grandparent, you're still going to have that interaction. So just limit that as much as possible. But if they get disrespectful, just say, I don't want to talk to you. Hang up. So that day when I hanged up the phone, it felt like, why wasn't I doing this the whole time? That was when it really hit me like, oh, okay. He's getting like they sucking the life out of you. They know the buttons to push to get to you. So you got to go gray rock. Like, this is how it is. Okay. Show no emotions. That bothers them. Because now you got to be the opposite of what you used to do. They don't deserve that sweet person. Like, I'm not going to be mean. I'm not going to be like evil because that's not who we are. Empaths and super empath, we are what we are. And I had to learn to be who I am, but just know who I don't let in. Not in that way. Like, somebody show you who they are, like Dr. Maya Angelou said, believe them the first time and keep it moving. Don't be mean, because then we are becoming like them, and we're not like them. That's not who we are. But just set that boundary for your own peace of mind, for your own peace, your own aura, your own energy, and God will do the rest. So we are a very powerful being, and we can't give people that much control and that much power over us. They're not worth it. All of that energy, we need to give it to God and praise Him for waking us up every day, for letting us live through this. It's like we are resilient. I thought this will break me, like make me crazy, but I'm here. I ain't dead yet. It's like you can't break something or damage something that you didn't create. They didn't create us. So we can't give them that power over our spirit, over our energy, because they didn't make us. You can't make something, you can't break something you didn't make. So we belong to God, and we have to let our energy vibrate in that way. But be courageous and strong enough to withstand, like, not today. Not today, demon. Not today. Mm-mm. Ain't nobody got time for that. Not today. So we have to learn how to control our emotions, because they're doing it intentionally to piss you off. So when you're not giving them the reaction that they want, it kills them. So just go gray rock, like, okay, are we done? All right, thank you. And keep it moving. So that's all I came to tell you guys today. And I'm saying all of this stuff because I had to learn along the way. So this is for us to get our strength back, get our power back, and stay in the light. Don't divert back to like the gutterness that they live in. So let's continue to heal, live, and love. I know you've been hurt, but you will love again. But that's a choice that you got to make. And I was one of those people like, I'm just going to be by myself, and I'm not going to. because one person or however many people hurt you. Not everybody cheats. And I used to believe that. And I you'd be making jokes with my friends like 99.9. Nope. I don't know what the percentage is, but not all men don't cheat. I know countless people that don't cheat. My pastor don't cheat. Pastor Lejour Glasper been with Lady Kim, his wife, for the past 26 years or 28 years. Never cheated. Never cheated. Ever. There are people out there that are like that love peace, love to be disease free, and protect their sanity and their energy and their spirit. Like, I don't even know why people do, because I feel like all that lying, you're not going to remember all those lies that you got to keep up with. Nope. Like Tori said, we have to renounce that lie. Not all men, women cheat. Yep, that's right. Nope, I don't. So we do have to renounce it. Like, I had to. Because there was one time where I did believe all men do it, because everybody around me did it. Or the men in my family did it. So you think, not all men cheat, y'all. And not all women cheat. So don't let anyone control your emotions. You are in charge of you. Let God, pray about it. Like, God, give me that patience to deal with this, and just set that boundary that they shouldn't cross. If they're cursing you or calling you out of your name or being disrespectful, click. So when they start learning how to respect you, then you can have a conversation. So you show people how to treat you. It took me a while to get that too. So now it's a different dynamic. He wants to come and see our daughter. He lets me know like a week ahead. He doesn't just show up. But I had to teach him how to treat me. But in the past, I was a doormat. I just took whatever because I'm like, I don't think I can do any better. Yeah, I can. Yes, you can. You can. We all can. So let's come together, support one another in this healing journey, and hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button, and subscribe to this channel. I need more subscribers, please. Pretty please. All right, guys. Have a good night and enjoy your weekend. And I'll see you next week, God willing. All right. Bye. Love y'all. See you. Good night.